Good morning from Berlin. I'm Wolf Spied. I'm an environment partner at Freshfields and co-head of the firm's low-carbon energy group. The Kyoto Protocol, the international legal framework to combat global warming, expires at the end of 2012. Governments around the world will be meeting in Copenhagen this December in an attempt to reach agreement about what to do next. The only thing that most countries seem to agree is that the private sector will have to deliver the enormous emission reductions needed to decarbonize our economy. This will be no small task. Industry and energy companies will be facing fundamental changes, and with these changes will come a new world of challenges and opportunities. To master these changes, there will have to be strong incentives for private cash and skills to flow into new low-carbon technology and solutions. At this stage, there are three specific things to note. Firstly, regardless of what the outcome may be at Copenhagen, the European Union is committed to continue with its emission trading scheme. This cap-and-trade scheme will move into its third phase at the beginning of 2013. In this third phase, effective regulatory intervention will determine whether the scheme is ultimately successful in shifting Europe towards a low-carbon economy. Secondly, setting the right price for carbon will have a huge impact on whether the scheme is successful. If carbon emission permits and carbon offsets are to stimulate investment in low-carbon technologies, their price has to be higher than it has been so far. That said, a high carbon price is rather a dangerous tool. For many sectors of industry, it would mean restricted choices, at least until low-carbon technologies spread to fill the gap. And so, regulatory support will be essential. This is also because some sectors can use nuclear power, while other areas are unavoidably dependent on coal. Market forces alone cannot solve these inherent imbalances within the European market. Thirdly and finally, the effective distribution of free carbon permits is going to be crucial to maintaining the competitiveness of European industry and avoiding so-called carbon leakage. As long as other countries are not committing to similar reductions, carbon regulation imposes an enormous additional cost burden on European industry. This is why any commitments that countries like the US and China may make in Copenhagen are so important to the future of the ETS and the European economy. We hope that our article will provide useful guidance in understanding the task that regulators around the world will face following Copenhagen as they try to design effective carbon markets. Thank you for listening.